Hi all, welcome back to Bosco Campus Vision. In today's session, we'll be discussing radio talk shows and radio reviews. And the first topic is radio talk shows. A talk show can take different forms depending on the format that suits the station. It could be a show hosted by a radio personality that touches upon a variety of topics, or a one on one interview, or a radio discussion where a topic is debated and opinions of several people are sought. So there are different kinds of radio talk shows. It could be a show hosted by a radio personality, or it can take the form of an interview, or it can take up the form of a radio discussion where a topic is put forward and opinions of several people are sought. The central figure in programs of this sort is the host or interviewer, who also acts as a moderator in the case of radio discussions. So, as we know, the host or the radio presenter is the central figure in the program, and they control the program, and they also act as a moderator in case of discussions, radio discussions. He or she has the task of initiating the discussion, driving it forward, and directing its course by asking relevant and interesting questions. So they start up a discussion and takes it forward by including relevant and interesting questions in their session. He or she is responsible for the selection of topics and people to be interviewed, in determining the format that the show will take, and finalizing the sound bites that will be included. So the presenter of a radio talk show takes up the task of selecting the topic for discussion and also the people to be interviewed, and they are the ones who determine the format of the show, and they also finalize the sound bites that is to be included in the show. To a large extent, it is the quality of the host that makes a good talk show. So the radio host plays a vital role in the success of a talk show. If he or she has the ability to draw people out, create a friendly ambience, and adopt an approach that is unique to her or him, the ultimate result would be a show that is different from the rest. So, a host should be a one who can reach out to people, who can talk friendly and in a way that is unique to her or him. And this will make the show stand out. The personality of the host determines the personality of the show. We've already discussed that the quality of the host affects the radio program. So, the personality of the host determines the personality of the show. The choice of the invitees or the persons who have been selected to take part in the discussion is important. Along with the host, the people who are invited to take part in the program, they are also important. Efforts must be taken to ensure that the show is a platform to express a plethora of opinions and viewpoints, so that the talk or discussion can be considered complete in the sense that all views are represented. So, in a talk show, different opinions and different views on the same topic must be given a space, so that when the talk show is complete, it comes to an end, we can call that the discussion was fruitful as all the views are represented. Talk shows open with a salutation and signature music. So it opens with an address and a signature music. It is peppered with conversational phrases and filler sounds that give the talk a sense of ease and everyday variety to it. This makes the show interactive and draws the listeners in. So the talk shows open with salutation and signature music, along with conversational phrases and filler sounds. And it helps to create a friendly atmosphere, and it also gives a variety to the program. This makes the show interactive and draws the listeners in. Sly asides, humorous remarks, and contemporary anecdotes are common features. So they include witty or clever asides, humorous remarks, and other anecdotes. Voice, intonation, and stress are also important elements that determine the popularity of a talk show. So the voice of the presenter, intonation, and his stress are all important factors when it comes to a radio talk show. The next topic is radio reviews. Reviews are a kind of feature and are extremely popular. Review sessions are very popular in a radio program, as they provide facts, information, and opinion about a variety of events or things such as movies, art exhibitions, music, books, etc. They guide and help listeners form an opinion about the event or program being discussed and reach a decision about whether to view or read or not. So, reviews are intended to give its listeners uh, information or facts or opinion about a variety of events like movies, art, music, books, etc. So, in a review, the reviewers give their views and opinions about these events, and the listeners come to a decision of whether or not to read or view the event or thing that is being discussed. A review should be objective and fair and should not be vindictive or petty. Review should be impersonal and it should be fair and it should not be harsh or vengeful and silly. It should have a firm content. When offering a negative opinion, the reviewer must state reasons why he has reached the said opinion. Because a review can affect the audience, affect the listeners, affect their choice, it is the duty of the reviewer to give reasons if he or she is giving negative opinion on an event or a thing. A balanced review means that both the positives and negatives are discussed. Reviews normally include clips of the music so that the listener can hear and get a better understanding of what the reviewer is trying to state. Is it a happy or sad or peppy youthful song? Does it convey emotions with ease? This is also one line of inquiry that the reviewer must follow. In the reviews, the reviewers normally include clips of music to get a better understanding. The reviewer must be an expert or someone who is well versed and knowledgeable in the field. So the reviewer must know what he is talking about. He should be an expert in the field. His or her opinions must be based on facts, not mere opinions, likes, or dislikes. He should talk based on facts and not based on his personal opinions and likes or dislikes. He or she must develop a signature style which will set the reviewer apart from the others. He should have a unique way of narration. He should have a style of his own so that the reviewer would be set apart from the others. The language used in a review must be simple and graphic. So the language must be simple and descriptive. The active form of speech is used and the words must convey energy. So active voice is included and passive form is avoided, and the words must have an energy. The review must be in the form of a dialogue with the listener as the silent partner. It should be conversational. That's all for today. As assignment, write a note on talk shows and radio reviews. Thank you and have a nice day.